Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about if Nikola Jokic should win the MVP and why personally I think that he is the front runner. And just quickly before we get started, I make NBA content and a little bit of soccer content, but mainly NBA content. If you'd like to subscribe and like this video, it would help me out a lot. Without further ado, let's get started. Nikola Jokic was drafted with the 41st overall pick in the 2014 NBA draft. And the 6'11" center is most known for his ability to pass the ball and set up an offense, especially as a center. And he was also known for putting up lots of triple doubles as well. He's a pretty good scorer and an underrated rebounder as well. Jokic is averaging 26.2 points per game, along with 10.9 rebounds and 8.8 assists on 56.7% from the field and 42.4% from the three. Now, it's very surprising that his rebounding totals have taken a jump above his career average, and a lot of people do sleep on his ability to rebound the ball and his interior presence. It is also worth noting that he's averaging more rebounds than Anthony Davis, and also is only 0.2 rebounds per game behind Joel Embiid. This is rather surprising considering that Joel Embiid's more of an interior presence than Jokic is, and that Jokic's playstyle is rather different to Embiid. Jokic tends to run the offense for Denver and also hang out in the mid-range, unlike Embiid. In what has been a career year for Nikola Jokic, he has led the Denver Nuggets to 34 wins with just 19 games remaining. He's also having a profound impact on winning, as he has the most win shares in the NBA with 11.7, and he's also got a box plus minus of 11.7, meaning that when he's on the floor, the Nuggets are 11.7 points better than the other team, or aka they're just up, plus 11.7 on the other team when he's on the floor. Now, Nikola Jokic has an assist to turnover ratio of 2.8, meaning that for every turnover that he records, there is 2.8 assists that come before it, which is elite even if he was a point guard, let alone him being an almost 7-footer who's orchestrating the whole Denver offense and is creating open and easy looks for the rest of his team. Jokic also has a 31.0 player efficiency rating, which ranks 11th overall in NBA history, and is just a slight bit behind Joel Embiid's. The fact that LeBron James and Joel Embiid have missed multiple games has made Jokic the front runner in what was a competitive three-way race to the MVP. Embiid has returned from a knee injury but has missed 18 of Philadelphia's 51 games, and LeBron James has missed 11 games so far following a high ankle sprain against the Atlanta Hawks. Meanwhile, Jokic has played in every single one of Denver's games. The last contender for the MVP that I will discuss is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, I'm just going to quickly mention the fact that Luka Doncic is an all-star caliber player. However, due to his team's poor performance overall, an MVP this year would not be likely. However, I would back him to win one in the future. Now, Giannis has maintained his numbers from last year. However, the main difference between his MVP case this year and last year is the fact that at this point last year, the Milwaukee Bucks had 47 wins and 7 losses to start the year, whereas they have 20 losses and 32 wins to start out the year. So despite him not dropping off in his personal play, his team have, and it looks like that probably won't be enough for him to overcome voters' fatigue and win a third MVP in a row. If Nikola Jokic was to win the MVP award, it would be very historic. He would be the first ever Serbian to receive MVP honors, along with being the first ever Denver Nugget to have received the MVP. Jokic would also be the first NBA center to win the award since Shaquille O'Neal in 2000. And it would also be a pretty crazy story, as he went from nearly withdrawing from the NBA draft in 2014 to being selected in the end 41st overall, which would make him the lowest drafted player in NBA history to win the MVP award. I believe that Jokic can win the MVP award, as there are only 20 games left to go and he is considered by most to be the clear frontrunner. And situations such as the Nuggets' recovery that began in late February and injuries to LeBron James and Joel Embiid look to have boosted the chance of Jokic winning an award which he was already leading the race for. Jokic Jokic is also the only player in the NBA to rank in the top 11 in terms of points, rebounds, and assists per game, and he also records 1.5 steals per game, which is pretty good for a center as well. And according to Basketball Reference, Jokic has a probability of winning the 2021 NBA MVP of just under 55%, with the next closest being James Harden with 15%. Nikola Jokic's consistency throughout this season, along with his team's moderate success and the fact that his competitors have suffered injuries, paves the way for him to claim the 2021 NBA MVP award. Now, if you like this video, make sure to like it, share it, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.